Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? This crowd is buzzing right now. Tonight, those cats won't even be able to hear themselves think. Let's do it.
We've got basketball action at the AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And breaking down the game right now, let's take a look, guys, at the Prophet.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
And it's been home cooking for the Spurs in the midst of a homestand here in San Antonio. You love to get the ball rolling early in the season. That's what they've done.
Well, you know, they've only played these guys once during the regular season, but they did beat them. So they've got to feel pretty good about their chances. The matchup seems to be pretty good for them.
And, Steve, if they win this one, that'll technically make it a 2-0 sweep. Not a major accomplishment, but still something you could feel good about.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. When you look at the numbers, impressive.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I had a chance to speak briefly with Coach Nate McMillan. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
All right, Doris. The shot's good from Indiana.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
They set the pick. Banchero passes to Black. No good with the triple.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Jones, no luck. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Golden State.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Roberts passes to Sohan. He kicks it to Roberts. To the middle. It's Wembanyama. A second chance effort. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
The Magic have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good.
I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Pass to Roberts. Three-pointer. And it goes. That's good. While we're thinking about him, did you just catch his comments at the press conference after their last game?
He's clearly a big-picture guy. I mean, it isn't really what he's done, but what the team has done. It's all about wins with this kid, and you have to respect that.
He's a competitor, no doubt about that. I mean, he doesn't go out and try to make friends or make highlights. He just comes in with one agenda, and that's just to win the basketball game every night. How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
To the inside.
Must that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hand man.
Maximum force on that dunk.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The pass to Banchero. They set the screen. Passes it to Black. 6 to shoot. Wagner passes to Black. Cans it from downtown. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to Sacramento.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
It's Wembanyama. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
The Magic trail by 4. Teardrop shot. Cannot hit.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the NBA right there. A machine at the offensive end. So hard for any defense to deal with.
And Steve, what makes him special is his ability to score from anywhere and everywhere on the court, inside, outside. You have to keep tabs on him at all times, and even then, he can hurt you.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
Sohan passes to Roberts. Sohan. And a miss there on the triple. He dishes it to Roberts. Makes the lead pass. Wembanyama rejected by Black. And they're able to recover. A shot by Roberts, no good.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Wagner passes to Black. With the teardrop. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw...
Here's Roberts. He passes to Wembanyama. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
And for the Magic. And it's Houston at shooting guard. Roberts passes to Sohan. There's the third two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Catch?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Orlando with the ball. Banchero, defended by Sohan. Clock at 6. Sykes misses the 3.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding, so important in a tight game.
That evens the score. 11 points in the game.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Wagner passes to Houston. No good on the 3. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hey, guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Warriors got the job done. He ended up with 44 points, and a lot of his contribution coming from the charity stripe as he was drawing fouls. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Blacks checked in for Orlando. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Orlando trailing here. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, that was very sloppy in that first matchup. It was a poorly played game, and it turned into a blowout because they continued to turn the ball over and they didn't execute offensively.
Really left alone that time. 6 points for him.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
The feed to Roberts. You know what? Some solid defensive work there from Wagner. And it's hard to forget what Steve mentioned. The turnovers really piled up last time.
Yep, you know, Steve's always on top of it, as are you. You can bet their coach was on top of it as well and didn't let them forget about that. It was an embarrassing statistic and an embarrassing loss.
Stolen away.
Cross-court passes are high-risk passes.
Rebounded by Banchero.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
There's the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
And Orlando making a change here. Smith is checked in. A nice shot by Roberts.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Banchero passes to Howard. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Roberts. Roberts got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doubled by Howard. He feeds it to Jones. Launches a 3. Gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Pass to Black. Shoots a 3. Tries to keep it alive. Spurs leading by 4. And Roberts kicks to Jones. Roberts. And the shot is good. Roberts got 4 this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these.
1:11 left in the first half of the game. Black the pass to Payne. Johnson's there to stop the run. And the basket good.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Kicks it to Roberts. And the Spurs making a change here.
That's his second personal foul. 14 fouls.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Payne. A rebound by the Spurs. Roberts got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From down in the low post, it goes. Roberts got 11 points.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Howard's shot is good.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Howard. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Wagner. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half is now in the books. Spurs out in front. They
now presented by Sprint.
It's time for the Sunday night halftime report. San Antonio on top against Orlando. They've been playing very well lately, and it's carrying over into tonight's game. The Prophet having no trouble against the Magic. He's up to 14 points. He's been getting it done on both ends of the court. Look at the assists, look at the rebounds. It's all adding up to a great first half. And midway through, the Magic still alive. At every opportunity, they're pushing it on the break and looking to run it down the opponent's throat. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Prophet. He's got 14 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
Fires the three. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando. And it's Vancaro in at the 4 spot. And there's the pass to Wagner. Feeds to Carter. And that one is stuffed right through. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Roberts passes to Wembanyama. And the shot is good. He's got 17.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Stolen away. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, you got to love picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know, and two, yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
Suggs somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
He has great dexterity inside. He can contort his body, shift in midair, hang time. He can protect the ball and finish through contact. Just an impressive player in the paint.
And, Steve, that's not a skill that most players have. I mean, that's exactly why they try to feed it to him in the paint whenever possible.
And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who could rebound with the big boys. Look at the Prophet, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. You know, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still an important skill to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. As much as you can do to help your team, you increase your value and your importance. And the guys on this list give their team a huge boost with their ability to squeeze the orange.
The Spurs making a switch here. Gaudlock is checked in. Vancaro defended by Sohan. Here's Black, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Well, he can power those down.
A nice shot by Roberts.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Black the pass to Wagner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Jones for 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
The Magic trail by 16. They set the pick. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. 3rd in assists, 4th in scoring. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And when you look at the stats across the board, Clark, the one that jumps out at me, which you mentioned, is the assist per game. This is a team that really relies on... Oh, look out!
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To end the run, no good from Black.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Doubled by McCarroll. Roberts dishes to Johnson. Roberts defended by Wagner. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good on the triple. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Orlando, 9 games back.
You know, for the Magic, they've been as flat as they can be this season. It might be time, not just for some lineup changes, but a major overhaul.
Yeah, you might be right, Clark, because you can see that there's no spark to this club. Nothing seems to be clicking. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some big changes.
Passes to Black. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Suggs. They get the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. San Antonio making a switch here. This is to Roberts. Pass to Wembanyama.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Roberts. Banked in off the glass. Roberts got 26.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And the pass to Wagner. From deep, that's good. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Jones. 6 points for him. Here's Roberts. Leaps for it. The dish now to Jones. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Magic trail by 19. Here's Black. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
He kicks to Roberts. He dishes it to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Jones for 3. Again, the miss by Jones. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Rob. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Passes it to Wagner. Here's the screen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The Magic making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Spurs leading by 16. Now the feed to Roberts. Gives him the lead pass. Shot's good from Sohan.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
The Magic have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Suggs defended by Roberts. Pass to Wagner. All sorts of time. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 14.
Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And, of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
Not to mention, guys, he's got those rush hour handles. He can get in a lot of tight spaces the way he handles that ball. He's able to dissect the defense with ease.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. He feeds it to Roberts. To the paint. It's Wembanyama. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Well, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
And it's rejected.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Back to Williams. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
It's Wembanyama. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 23.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 19. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
Coming up this Thursday, November 28th, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors hit the road for a duel with the New Orleans Pelicans. Live from New Orleans Arena. Do not miss it.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So it's San Antonio now, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Tell you, I'm anxious to see what ends up happening with that Knicks game. Should be a good one.
The Magic trail by 19. Suggs defended by Roberts. The pass to Black. Pulls up from the corner, and that is good.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
And for the Magic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And the first one drops.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Jones checked in for San Antonio. The Magic shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And for the Spurs. And for Orlando. Back to pass to Carter. Suggs. Black, defended by Roberts. Kicks it to Carter. Back and down. Doubled by Roberts. 3 on the clock. Ring shot on the way. They get it back. Najee goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Beautiful reverse. He got his glide on and left the D in the rearview mirror.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Roberts. Shot no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And they're on the break. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And he makes the first. And the Magic making a change here. Both free throws good from Roberts. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Suggs rejected by Roberts. Down low. Jones kicks to Roberts. And that one's good. Roberts got 34 points.
All the buckets he's poured in today put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
The Magic trail by 21. Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Prophet really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Passes it to Black. MyCareer defended by Sohan. Shot clock at 6. They swipe it. Here's Sissoko. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
So it's Orlando now. Black defended by Jones. Pass to MyCareer. And the shot is long.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Feeds it to Roberts. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Had the space there, but it's offline. Now the pass to MyCareer. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Spurs leading by 23. Here's Roberts. He passes to Wembanyama. Carter with the block. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the way he sets screens, if you're on defense, you've got to have your head up if you're guarding the ball handler. Because if not, you're going to feel like you just ran into a brick wall.
And you know what? He's a guy who will put some wood on you now. He'll throw his weight around. Bodying him up play after play can really wear you down.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Roberts. Shot is off. And Orlando the other way now. Black the pass to Wagner. Over Jones. The shot's good from Wagner.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Dishes it to Roberts. An easy 2 points on the layup. Roberts got 36.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
They get it again. Here's Carter. Some solid defense from Wembanyama.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Suggs defended by Roberts. Goes back up. MyCareer. Here's Carter. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Tries yet again. Suggs. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Jones dishes to Roberts. Wembanyama defended by Carter. No good from Wembanyama. The Magic trail by 20. Knocked away. Inside. Suggs.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Jones kicks to Roberts. There's the pass to Wembanyama. There's the dish to Roberts. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. And the free throw is good from Roberts. Well, Orlando shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Suggs defended by Roberts. Pass to Wagner. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Here's Roberts. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Roberts got 40 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Wagner passes to Black. Suggs pulls it up. It's rebounded by Wembanyama.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And the Magic making a change here. Doubled by Howard. He kicks it to Roberts. He dishes it to Daniels. Howard with the steal, and they're pushing it up. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Here's Roberts, defended by Houston.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
Here's Roberts, defended by Houston. Daniels dishes to Roberts. Pass to Collins. Excellent D there from Williams.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Daniels gets a screen from Roberts. Daniels kicks to Roberts. The feed to Daniels. Pass to Champagne for the three. The shot is off, and Orlando the other way now. Here is Howard.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
The pass to Payne. A three ball. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Collins good. And the Spurs lead by 17.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
From deep three-point range. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, the Prophet.
I'm always flexing. Isaac in the mind. Wanna suck that sweet old up. always flexing. Isip pinamay, mula sa kaswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakinsada, wa kaya ngay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon. Pag inamaw, kuryara ang galabaw. Isip pinamay, mura kagsikinsada, wa kaya ngay. Ay palabi, dagang kikang arti.
Your name kept coming up as your teammates talked about the key elements in the win tonight. How does it feel to hear that they had such positive things to say about your play?
I definitely appreciate it. It's one thing to get praise from the media or from the fans, but it means a lot to know your teammates are behind you. These are the guys you're going to battle with all season long, and in many ways, I'm pushing myself to the limit for them as much as I am for me or anyone else. We had a really good game tonight, and I just want to maintain that level of play as long as we can.